Alright, so I wanted to make a video about the Waves platform and how exactly to go about making yourself an account. A lot of the coins that we give away right now, EOT, LAC, and a lot of the other coins that I use and trade on a daily basis are Waves coins, which if you're not familiar with cryptocurrency at all, it's a little bit complicated, but like Ethereum, for example, was one of the first coins to get really, really popular, where other tokens, other coins exist on the Ethereum network, and Waves is the same way. So you've got the Waves coin itself, and then other coins that exist on that Waves platform. They kind of share a blockchain. I don't really know a lot about like, the technical side. I couldn't explain all that, but all you really need to know is that if you have a Waves coin, you can send it to the wallet you create here. If you have EOT, you can send it to this wallet. Same for all of the other Waves tokens. So the first thing you're going to want to do, come to wavesplatform.com and just bookmark it. You don't want to get caught up typing this on a regular basis and actually, leave out the E there and go to some phishing site or something like that. Just type it in, bookmark it, and use that from then on. Use the online client. It's really the best. I think they're releasing the Windows client sometime soon. The Mac and Linux were just released recently. So from here, you're going to want to go to Get Started. Type in a simple little password. This is just a temporary thing. You want to go ahead and use a strong password because you are using it's an exchange. It's a decentralized exchange. So definitely keep your coins safe. Use a strong password, not something you use with your Gmail account and stuff like that. This little image right here you don't really need to worry about it. What it's for is to give you something to kind of recognize for when you go to log into your wallet. So like say you choose this one. Every time you go to log in, you're going to see that little image right next to where you're getting ready to put in your password. So if you all of a sudden one day notice it's not that one, you see like maybe some green, and you're supposed to be seeing that pink, it'll kind of alert you that you may be getting ready to type your password into like a phishing site or just someone else's wallet. It's just that image is attached to your account. So definitely back up your stuff right away. Like this is no joke. If you lose your seed, it's all over, and you will never log back into this account. Nobody's going to be able to help you. There's no Waves support to contact and get your stuff back. So this is your private key, and again, I'm not going to use this. You should. Nobody should use this. You'll have your own private key here when you create your own account. I'm going to say, oh man, I totally forgot about that. It's going to want me to actually verify it. All right, so here I'm going to hate to have to do it here. And again, I'm just doing it here temporary. You would really want to put this into like a notepad or something like that, and then you have to put it in order to just they're trying to verify that you have actually gone ahead and written it down somewhere. I'm not super fast, sorry. Okay, so then it knows that you have actually written it down. And this is your Waves account here. If you ever, so this is where you're going to send coins. If you have Waves on an exchange somewhere, or EOT, or whatever you're trying to send over, you'll send it to this address. And the alias, don't worry about that for now. You can create basically like a nickname for your account. So you could create a new alias of whatever. You can send your coins to that instead of this address. If you need to see your private keys again, just one more time before you hopefully have them already backed up safely, you go to security, and you can see your private key and your backup phrase. Your private key is the same thing as your backup phrase. It's just not in the brain key format. It's just computer readable, and this is human readable. Which basically, this is just easier for a human to look at and read and remember and type than this is. So these are your assets. This is like the main coins. You can actually pin new coins to here. The portfolio page shows where all your coins are. If you had a new coin, like say you buy some lac, it doesn't show up here, but when you find it in your portfolio, you come over here and hit pin. There'd be an extra little button. You'd pin it, and it'll show up on your home page, little assets tab there. Transactions, this is going to show every transaction that's ever occurred on this account. And leasing is like it's a way to essentially stake your Waves coin. You get payments from the master nodes. It's really simple. You'll just go ahead and Google something like lease my Waves. Let's see. I forget exactly where I had found. Let's see, current return on investment 0.05% per month. You don't have to worry when you lease your Waves. You can't lose them. It's almost like you're not sending your coins to someone else. You really are just leasing them, and so you retain full control. You can cancel that lease whenever you want to, and the coins show right back up in your wallet because they never really left. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I remember. It's Waves node, and there's another one. You got wavesnode.net. Wave node and Waves Go, I think, are the most popular. So you start leasing, and they apparently have their own short little video there. And this is the leasing address here, so you'll copy that. Come over here, you'd hit start lease. That's the recipient, that's the way you're going to lease them to. The amount that you want to lease, you'd hit next, and you'd start leasing your coins. Over here is the decentralized exchange. It's actually part of the reason I was so excited about Waves to begin with. Over right here, this is Waves and tokens and Bitcoin and tokens. So you're trading the same coins down here as you are up here, except these are trading in Bitcoin and these are trading in Waves. For example, like let's look at Mercury, for example. If you want to buy Mercury right now, you're buying it for 0.072 Waves. If you want to sell it, you're selling it for 0.062 Waves. And down here on the Mercury Bitcoin trading side, you see that 52.65 Satoshi if you wanted to buy, and 48.25 if you wanted to sell. There's usually more volume on the Bitcoin side, which kind of stinks because I prefer to trade in Waves, but you know, you do what you can. So if you want to add a new coin, there are some coins that aren't here by default. I've been trading LAC. I really like it. That's how you do it. Yeah, you just type the coin name in there. Be really careful. There's a lot of really crappy, like these IOTA. These are really just traps for people who have absolutely no idea what's going on. That's not real IOTA. The real IOTA doesn't exist on Waves platform. It's its whole entire. It's not even a blockchain. It's a tangle, which is even more complicated than a blockchain. But at any rate, just be really careful if you type anything in there and start adding coins. Those are not official. Those aren't officially supported. I don't know how to explain it. These coins that are here by default, the Waves team put them here. These are the official coins. These are Waves Go coins. These are EOT tokens. You don't have to be worried about any of that. But if you start typing in stuff, you can get tricked. This is how you actually create tokens on the Wave platform. So if you wanted to make pretend token, with a bunch of tokens, non-reissuable. I don't actually know exactly what that means. Maybe somebody in the comments can explain it. And you'll set the decimals, so like Bitcoin trades in eight decimals. You've got, I think I've seen it with Ethereum tokens. I think for the first time, maybe it might have been with Waves actually, where the tokens only traded to like 3 decimals, which is really weird. Just if you've been trading for a while, it always went to 8. So I guess you choose 5 decimals, whatever. and it will cost you just one waves, no matter how much waves currently costs in relation to the dollars or euros or whatever. It's just one waves fee, or what waves coin is the fee to create your token. And then, if I understand correctly, once you generate that token, you'll be able to actually like find pretend token over here. It would show up and it would be tradable, which is just so neat if you really take a minute to consider the possibilities of that, and just how far. I don't know. You could. The possibilities are just unbelievable compared to maybe like 30 or 40 years ago. Let's see. This is kind of, I think, just some additional information. Nothing you really care about. And that's pretty much it. That's everything you need to know. That's really overkill. If all you needed to do was create your Waves account to receive some free coins from us, you could have stopped as soon as you had this. And then, as long as you have properly backed up your seed, you'll be able to log in eventually, and whenever you want to transfer these coins out, and be good to go. All right, thanks.